Hello and welcome, my name is Lynx and we are back to another game from Hypercandychan. That is correct. Media Madness. And I think that with that we should all know who we might be visiting. I think it's going to be about news broadcaster. We are back to Pink Rock, the planet. Alright, let's dive into the description of the game and then we'll play it. When the game show guy challenges news broadcaster to a battle of ratings in exchange for a month's cable, news broadcaster couldn't say no. Who will win? Find out in this short visual novel. For a month. I mean, I guess they would go for it. If it was me, I'd be like, come on, man. At least a year. Come on. Come on. In my case, for it'd be like, pay for my internet for at least a year. Come on. For... if I lose, I would have to pay for his, I guess. So that would be a problem. So maybe a month is a good idea. Let us begin! Pink Rock News. That is definitely not comfortable for a news broadcaster. That is definitely uncomfortable. Game show guy teleports on news broadcaster's lap as he's reading the Pink Rock newspaper in his pretty pink glittery living room on planet Pink Rock. We're in my house. Where's your house around me? News broadcaster starts calling the police, but game show guy deletes his phone. His phone? What? Get out of my house. Make me! Damn. That's very pink. News broadcaster stands up, causing game show guy to fall over on the floor. News broadcaster rolls up the newspaper and starts beating game show guy with it. Yeah. You get out my house when I tell you, you stupid lesser alien pizza slice hawk. Game show guy teleports up away from news broadcaster. Stop beating me, you're so awful. Get out of my house and I'll stop beating you, you insolent worm. Why do I feel like news broadcaster hit the gym with his lower body parts? Like, it's like clearly he didn't skip the leg day suddenly. Things change over the games, I guess. And he clearly have been doing only the leg day. Get out of my house and I'll stop beating you, insolent worm. You should be kicking, to be fair. But I want to talk to you, so stop fudging hitting me. Well, I don't want to talk to scum like you, as if I would ever grace the likes of you with my presence. I'll never talk to stupid aliens if I'm made to, even if you've been on Pink Rock for a zillion of years. You'll never be a true Pink Rocker. Okay, wow, dude, gee. Like, why are you such a high horse? You're a flicking news reporting journal. That's the worst, most liar job anyone could possibly do. Close. Very close, yeah. I guess right above it is being a politician. Actually, wait, maybe celebrity news sites or gaming news awards. You know what, yeah. You're at least slightly better than those guys. I mean, I don't know about celebrity news. I don't read those. But I bet for at least celebrities that don't want to be bothered. They just, I don't know. Some of them just want to make movies and that's it. I bet those reporters are a pain in the butt. As for gaming news, to be quite honest with you, I don't follow any of those as well. Like, let's face it, those people don't know anything about games. And that's the reality. And we all know that a lot of reviews are being paid for. And that's how those reviews are being written as well. We all know that. I feel like the only, like, gaming news, well, website to be fair, that would be reliable would be done by actual gamers. Not by journalists. Yeah. That's why I don't follow any of those. I even stopped literally the only one in Poland. There is one. Also a YouTube channel, they have that. But they changed the entire crew and oh my god, the new crew is so freaking bad. It's crazy. Like the quality dropped by 70% basically. It's crazy. Anyway. Comparing me to a gaming journalist in my own house? News broadcaster smacks Gameshow guy with the newspaper with all his might. Which isn't that much, but it's the audacity that really hurts. You've been doing again the leg day every day. Use the legs. Oh, I mean, even if it wasn't much, supposedly it worked. Alright, that's it! Gameshow guy takes out a paper spray, shakes the can and sprays it at a news broadcaster. Did I say paper spray? Paper. What is wrong with me? Pepper spray. However, in his haste, he ends up spraying himself instead. Oof. God damn it! Gameshow guy starts rolling on the ground, holding his face in pain. I got a message. And... wait, my phone contract is running out. I think not. Whatever. Well, that's pathetic. But if you have to roll around the ground like that, you can do that outside and not my vintage pretty pink meow meow glitter pussycat rag. That's quite a name. Now there is the glitter all over me! Oof. I haven't seen glitter in years anywhere. Maybe it's a good thing. News broadcaster figures that Gameshow guy isn't going to stop squealing on the ground and goes to try pick him up. However, when he gets too close, Gameshow guy grabs him and rolls on top of his body, pinning him to the ground. Don't you feel the tension between us? Bad touch! Bad touch! Help! Police! You can have the house, I'll leave! Somebody help me! Shh! I know you think you're better than me just because Lord Jackie lets you on TV to spew propaganda at not my game show. No, I know that fact, that I'm a pink rocker and you're not means... You're not man. You're not means I'm better than you. What? And what do you mean propaganda? Everything I say is factually and objectively correct. Well, what if I join TV too, huh? You would still not be a pink rocker and I would still be better than you. By the way, who are you? Hardly knew you when you were a child. Well, I certainly don't remember you. You tricked me into flying to the sun, man! Come on! It's me, Gameshow guy! The adorable and funny Gameshow guy! Yeah, not ringing a bell. How? I played the game directly before this one, even if I wasn't my character, it was the way you missed me, you even were on the screen next to me! I don't follow Hypercandychan on itch.io. Okay, so here is the problem, news broadcaster. Even if you did, for some reason, I feel like itch.io would not show you the information that the new game was released, and I don't know why! I still don't know why. Okay, how I noticed this time for? I noticed it on literally the main page. And now I could not, because they changed it again. What is going on with this website? So there was like a little category on the main screen. Projects or whatever it was called. From people you follow. And now it's not there again. But when I go to feed, which literally shows everything from the devs I follow, so new projects, posts, collections, ratings, and so on, I don't see that here for some reason. Which is weird, because it should be like, Hypercandychan published a game that amount of days ago. And I don't have that ever from Hypercandychan for some reason. Itch is weird. Very weird. Anyway. And this is why objectively News Broadcaster is the worst character in all, and I do mean all of my games. Oh. Really? You don't like him? You don't like him? Deaf? Interesting. Our ship name is News Show Guy. Oh no. Get the hell out of my house! Let's go. The front door of News Broadcaster's house gets bashed in. Walter runs in and bashes Gameshow Guy's back with a weapon of us destruction, I guess, in this situation. Unfortunately, because Gameshow Guy is directly on top of News Broadcaster, he ends up hitting him too. Oof. Oof. Blech. Owie, my back! My torso! Walter smacks Gameshow Guy away from News Broadcaster. So, like, use the lollipop like a golf club? Oh my god, baby! Are you alright? Nobody gets to touch my News Broadcaster like that. Nobody but me. I'd rather die than... News Broadcaster, do you want to go recreate what Gameshow Guy was just doing to you? I just wanted to read the paper, man. I just wanted to relax, man. You read the newspaper? Aren't you already the News Broadcaster? What are you, a narcissist? No, I just didn't want to pay for the cable this month. It's kinda, you know what? It's kinda nice that on Pink Rock they still have newspapers. I mean, do we still have newspapers? I don't think I've seen anyone reading a newspaper in years, to be quite honest. Which is in a way wild. I guess they do, right? But... oh yeah, that makes sense. At least in Poland, there are... basically they've gotten rid of kiosks. So that's normally where you would get a newspaper. Kiosks were basically by either tram stations or bus stations. And in some other, like, corners of towns, cities. But mostly, I would say tram stations. Yeah. I guess in supermarkets or whatever you could get them if they have like a stand. But other than that, you don't see them really. I have not had a newspaper in my hands in ages, that's for sure. That's just sad. What makes sense that a copycat like you would be sad like that? Copycat? What do you even mean by that? We're nothing alike. Yeah, besides you'll be copying news broadcaster even if you're older than us. Walter says this from the kitchen while eating food without asking if he could even do that in news broadcaster's house. Come on, don't you see the similarities? We're both in the media and both own shows. I wouldn't say it's the same. Is it similar? No? No, it's... I would kind of argue that it's not that similar. Anyway. I don't own Pink Rock News. Oh! I thought you did! Well, the broadcaster... Whatever. For we're still both in TV. By this logic, do cooking channels also copy you? But there are no cooking shows in Pink Rock. Well, there is something about the stupid game show and the news. One's needed and the other just isn't. We both wear suits. So do office workers. Do they? Do they? What kind of office is it? Huh, maybe you're copying me and are just projecting. Why, you? We both have our jobs as names. Now that's a good point. That should have been your first point. I don't know who you were at that time. If anything, it's a coincidence. Well, I demand retribution. Do you even know what retribution means? It means I want to fight. Of course, a savage like you would want to fight. Unfortunately for you, I'm not stooping down to your level. Game show guy shakes news broadcaster. Shut your ass up and listen, damn! I want a battle of ratings to see who the better TV personality is. For real? Then everyone since your doo-doo head show isn't on Pink Rocker TV. What if it's... what if it's across the galaxies on other channel? Well, what if I did for her? What then? Game show guy, if you were able to get your own TV show, you would have already gotten one. No, I hadn't thought about it till now. But when I get one, we shall have a duel for the viewers. Views! And then Walter comes out of the kitchen holding a donut. I would lose my mind if someone were doing that while eating, by the way. Yeah. In general, I lose my mind when someone makes a lot of noise while eating. Donuts. Do you guys also have donuts, like, without hole, but with fillings instead, basically, through the entire thing? Like jams, etc. Sometimes chocolate, sometimes vanilla as well. Could be a variety of different things, to be honest. I think they are more common in Poland, the ones with filling, than actual donuts. I actually prefer donuts over what we create in here. Still decent, but I prefer donuts. Anyway. Seems interesting. It's like a war for TV channels or something. News broadcaster will win votes since he's so cute, and everyone want to watch my adorable news broadcaster. Something like this is too much work. What do I even get from your lowly contest anyway? You get anything you want from me? Anything? Yeah, I'm kind of like a genie, but I'm too dumb to come up with anything to make it go bad. You understand the brain power one must have to stuff like that. Ooh, I could wish for this month's cable. Deal. Dude! But if I win, you have to do everything, and I do everything I want. Like what? I'm not showing my trump card. Think of all the possibilities. Oh my. Am I right, Walter? Huh? Walter, if you help me, I'll let you tell me what to get news broadcaster to do. Whatever. Consent is disregarded in this deal. Oh, I like the sound of that. Oh, God. Deal. I haven't thought about news broadcaster during certain activities at all this past week, so I'm just brimming with new ideas. Gee, with this as a punishment. But a 3 months cable is a 3 months cable. I know, man. I think it might not be worth it. I wouldn't go for it, man. I wouldn't. Just cancel the cable, man. Just can't. It's not worth it. Cable is not worth it. Just cancel it. Woohoo! Our ratings game is on. The man with the highest ratings will win. I'll get my game show on air and beat your ass. Doubt it. Our game show guy sticks out his hand. Let's shake on it. I don't shake filthy alien space monkey hands. Oh, frick you, dude, it's on! Game show guy grabs Walter and teleports away. Well, how actually am I supposed to do that? Typically the only thing that brings up ratings is controversy, disorder, murders, invasions. News broadcaster thinks to himself. I could always stage it or make up a class war or something. Really drum up numbers. I should think on this on the way to work. Damn! Glory to our adorable tomboy dictator, Lord Jackie. Now that I think about it. Alright, my memory is terrible. Have we seen Lord Jackie in any of the previous games? I don't know. What I do know is Lord Jackie kinda hot. And the tomboy, nice. Important. Not a femboy, that's a plus for me. A tomboy, yes. Yes! Anywho. News broadcaster nods to himself and goes to the Pink Rock news station. He stands there near the news broadcasting desk, set think to brainstorm his ideas. This has to be big. Really make the headlines. My ass is on the line here. You know what I mean. It literally might be dead on the line for you. Make up propaganda, be sexy, or cause a race war. What will bring up Pink Rock News ratings? You know what? Let's go with that. Sex appeal brings up ratings of any channels, so how would the news be any different? I mean, to be fair, have you seen the weather programs in some countries? On the other hand, in those when you get like a truly truly certain risky situation, they actually bring up the like a proper person to tell you the weather and explain it. But other than that, yeah, anything. I actually don't know how it's in Poland, though. I don't watch. Again, I don't watch TV at all, so. For sexy, how do I be sexy? I mean, you've been, again, doing legs clearly on every day, so you could expose those. News broadcaster looks down himself, checking himself out. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Besides, as if... News broadcaster gets tapped on the shoulder from behind. Hello? Glory to Jackie, death to clown rockers, lesser lives less to pink rock, something so. Dude, it's like we just enter a desert somewhere. Who just changed music? She's cute, yeah. He turns to see the cute new unpaid intern they hired, Susie. Hi, news broadcaster! I want to ask you a question! She starts talking about news. Broadcaster ignores her. Instead, looking at her face and most importantly, her chest. Yeah, understandable. Susie was sexy. Susie had the type of body that brought folks in to look at. Susie would bring up ratings. How would you like to be the news reporter? The new news reporter? Huh? Really? Yeah, sure. You really look like you have the chops to really move up in the world. Dude, you could you could get her to what I literally talked about. I mean, weather reports are part of news, so just get her along. She can do the weather reports. It literally could be done. In fact, why don't you do the reporting instead of me? I'll sit back and watch. You'll do great. Oh my gosh, thank you! I've always wanted to be on TV! Well, get there, girl. Lil artist. Then you start with Susie as the news broadcaster. She goes on and on with boring happy news, but her chest makes up for it. When the workday is done, news broadcaster and Susie high five! The news broadcaster knows that he will most likely win. Maybe. Damn. The the picture on the wall there. Oh my god. The next morning, news broadcaster gets interrupted from his breakfast of microwave candy burrito lollipops. Okay, there is so much to, you know, talk about when it comes to his breakfast. I will only complain about microwave. Why microwave? Anyway, and soda pop. Game show guy and Walter grab onto him. Who was that? Why were you doing the news broadcaster? Who was Miss Bobbylicious? Yeah, I've never seen that girl before. Are you the only news reporter in Peacock News? What happened? Well, I decided that Susie would be a great fit for ratings. Not because of her chest, but instead of You're good looking. Why couldn't you do sex appeal instead, man? I wanted to see that. Boys aren't as marketable as girls, Walter. I mean, it depends, I guess. I think there are guys that would win every battle for. Can I drop you one name, I guess? I bet it would be... I will not drop name, I will give you a suggestion. A guy that used to be The Witcher, but quit because they don't follow the source material. He also used to be Superman at some point. And apparently he likes playing WoW game, which I don't like. And he likes Warhammer universe. I feel like he would be someone who would bring ridiculous numbers. And I bet you that's because well, obviously the girls like him, but well, also I guess because the guys like him, because he's a gamer and so on. And he kind of, you know, clearly is breaking the image of the supposed typical gamer. Yeah. Anyway. So if we're playing dirty, then news broadcasts are play dirty. Game show guy teleports him and Walter away. Get dirtier, huh? How? They're both dudes. Oh boy. They'll never be on the same level as my co-high Susie. Oh boy. News broadcaster. Oi oi oi. I think you've forgotten your kind of success with a certain endeavor that you used Walter's photos for. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anyway, Pink Rock rules. What? I'm not sure what's the fourth world. Something drools. Clown? I don't... Oh, wait, is it clown drools or something? I don't know. I don't know what's written there. Next. The only way I could kinda see it is if they really... They went really perverted. But there's no way they'll allow something like that. I mean, after midnight. After news broadcaster finishes his breakfast, he goes on his walk to the news station. However, on his way, he turns to a TV store that has stacks of TVs on top of each other, and what he sees is... Told you. Told you! What the hell? Oh, hell no. How's this allowed on the cable TV? It's not. On Game Show Guy's Game Show channel, Walter is acting like a washed up female flesh to bear with no talent. Which we know is basically a thing for those. Well, you know, if you are talentless, you basically do that, yeah. Hello, everyone! I hope you like the featured show on the Game Show. What does this have to do with game shows? Nothing, but it will bring up my ratings. Keke. News broadcaster shakes his head and goes to the news station disgusted. However, when he gets there, his boss comes to greet him. Oh, hey boss. Never met this guy before. Oh my goodness! Yesterday when Susie was the news reporter, our ratings went through the roof. We got 10 times the stuff we usually get. See? The sex sells. Huh? No, nothing. Anyway, since Susie got so many viewers, I've said that she will be the main reporter now. You can see to the side or something. Oh, okay. Susie continues to the news with news broadcaster sitting to the side. It feels strange to the news broadcaster that he isn't broadcasting the news since he's the news broadcaster. But the ratings for the news are the highest on Pink Rock, even with Game Show Guy's Walter buffed up stunt. However, because of this, news broadcaster is so useless and Toos is fired from his job. Rest in peace, news broadcaster. Told you should have done a section for weather with her. Told you. Because the bets never said that news broadcaster had to actually keep his job, he wins and gets that free month of cable. News broadcaster does want to watch game show, guys. Game show, and he doesn't like cartoons, so he's stuck watching Susie on Pink Rock News. Okay. Not that he minds for us, those are some good and they are real and they are spectacular. Should I stick to good ends? I'm kinda afraid of a bad end, not gonna lie. Okay, there's one choice, so let's... Okay, let's cause a race war. And by that, surely we are talking about some kind of racing. Like, some kind of variable of F1, for example. Right? News broadcaster decides that he will make a race war between pink rockers, angles, and diamonds. He never did like those angles and diamonds, and he felt that only pink rockers should live on Pink Rock. Never mind that Lord Jackie, the adorable leader, tomboy, dictator of Pink Rock, and aka their leader was like a demon, we don't bring that up. Dude, I mean, who cares? Look at that adorable tomboy dictator. I'm willing to live under a dictator like that. Anyway, news flash. Let's have a look. Stealing, filth, trash. Where? Oof. News broadcasters start slandering demons as their actual demons, and those are the easiest target like ever. He starts talking about how they steal from pink rockers and do evil things. Granted, they are demons and those actually do these things. They're usually just trick aliens and alien children into killing themselves, but... wow. Are no threat to Pink Rock, their sister species. But this doesn't matter as all the Pink Rockers believe news broadcaster. At the broadcast, news broadcaster goes home and goes to bed. The next morning, news broadcaster wakes up to something licking him. What? Oh no. And while he has dog plushies, he knows he doesn't have any dogs. Same reaction. Get off me! I'm surprised that Walter loves that. Gameshow guy was licking news broadcaster's face. That's disgusting. News broadcaster shoves Gameshow guy off him. Why would you do that, you disgusting animal? I thought because you disrespected demons and slandered them on your news. So you freaking lick me, you monster! Well, man's best friend does it. No. No. They do that only if you allow that. Luckily enough, my dog does not do that. Jesus Christ. That's disgusting. You're a man and I want to be your best friend. That's for dogs, you dolt. Gameshow guy licks news broadcaster again. Why do I keep finding you guys in these chaos situations? And why am I never invited? I'd like to lick news broadcaster like a lollipop too. This race war thing you're doing won't help your ratings, news broadcaster. We'll beat you and then I'll have you get licked all over. Gameshow guy grabs Walter and teleports away. After buffing, the Gameshow guy spit off of him like probably 20 times, just in case. News broadcaster walks to his job and looks at the TV store as he passes by. It's going to be the same. No. He sees Gameshow guy and General Walter doing the game show, but no one seems to be interested. With competition like this, he wonders why he even caused a race war to begin with.
Obviously truly bringing the win. Can't afford to lose with Gameshow guy saying I have to do everything he says and with Walter he with him as well.
As if...
I'm getting that 3 months cable, damn it.
News broadcaster enters the news station and overhears his boss talking about ratings when compared to Gameshow guy and how the news is a little higher.
That's good, but not good enough. Huh, what to do?
Oh. There is more. Alright, let's go after demons still. And so the news broadcaster continued to go after the dirty demons. It doesn't take long for pink rockers to become scared of them. They all make sure to watch the news in fear of the demonic threat. However, because Lord Jack is a demon, she pulls Pink Rock News off the air because of all the hate rising for them. Down with the dirty demons, harlots, Pink Rock friendly Pink Rockers, cutie law. The Pink Rockers didn't like that and saw it as a demon silencing the media. They were throw Lord Jackie saying that a demon shouldn't be the one leading Pink Rock. Oh, okay, that's already a bad end then. Oh. They put news broadcaster as the new leader. Oh my god. It's...
the news! Adolf! Broadcaster!
He forces all the 20 demons that had been living on Pink Rock out along with the Angles. News broadcaster won not only the bet, he now has cable forever and now has Pink Rock. Bad end. Lord News Broadcaster. Okay. What if we go after the Angles? What do we have? Evil Clown. Okay. News broadcaster starts bashing the Angles and talks about how they rob the attack Pink Rockers. However, since the Angles are literal angels, this is an obvious blatant lie. Outside the crowd is formed outside the TV store by the news station. They're all yelling.
Pink Rock News is full of weird attitude liars!
Yeah, like what the hell? I can't believe the news would like that. I'm not watching that bull spit anywhere. My boycotting Peacock News.
Yeah, me too!
Damn it too! And so on.
Yeah! Well, that's no good.
Oof, indeed, it wasn't. Pink Rock News rating plummet to 0 due to news broadcaster wishy-washy news and blatant lying. And because of that, news broadcaster loses the bet.
A deal is a deal, news broadcaster?
Lenny face on Walter.
Nah!
You have to differentiate, Walter say!
Nah!
Bad end, lose broadcaster. Oof. Okay, we didn't really see what's happened to him. Maybe that's a good thing. Alright, time to make up some propaganda then. It's time for a news broadcaster's moneymaker. Propaganda. Not that anything news broadcaster says is lies or anything. Well, at least now. It might have been in a different timeline. Anyway, Pink Rockers are the cutest, bestest, and most powerful alien race in the universe, and everyone else should just be slave already. But anyway, propaganda tended to bring in more views from Pink Rockers, especially of the anti-clown rocker variety.
Stupid clowns.
But news broadcaster has a far better idea.
Instead of making anti-clown propaganda, not that it's propaganda at all, it's objectively true, I'll make anti-game show guy stuff. Then no one would ever want to touch that game shit show guy's dumb dirty show.
Hey, news broadcaster! What's going on over there?
Nothing, boss. Sorry.
Oh.
Breaking news, everyone. Game show guy has violently and brutally attacked yet another pink rocker. And according to my sources, it was in their very own home. Apparently, the rapscallion trusted himself to the pink rocker after rudely deleting his phone.
You know what's crazy? He's actually not lying. Because, well, it happened to him.
The pink rocker has also stated that game show guy said sexually charged things. It scared the poor defenseless pink rocker to his very core. I'm not saying anything, but I wouldn't trust that game show guy, and I definitely wouldn't watch his game show. And that's all for Pink Rock News. Tune in tomorrow for more updates for this story of game show guy, the new Bill Cosby.
News broadcaster leaves the reporter's desk and begins to skip home happily, knowing that he tossed a wrench in game show guy's game show. And literally, he didn't say a lie. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. News broadcaster is sleeping peacefully in his bed, dreaming of all of the two channels. Plus game show guy now, I guess, that he can watch with pink rocker cable. He wakes up and yawns, opening his eyes.
What the? You rat bastard! How could you lie on my name like that? On my fame like that?
He didn't lie.
You fake news broadcaster! Fake news? Fake news! Nothing about my news is fake. It's all real, authentic, and honest. If the media said it when you did it, so you shouldn't have put your dirty post on that pink rocker.
Well, then the pink rocker shouldn't have liked it.
Excuse me, what?
Walter waltzed in.
Hey! Why wasn't I invited to this party? Again?
Why are you two in my house?
I teleported you when I saw that you were waking up from my cameras.
What?
I was under your bed all last night like I usually am, but I got hungry and I didn't want to leave crumbs down there.
What?
Don't change the subject! You slandered me! I'll sue you for defamation!
Non-pink rocker aliens can sue pink rockers, that's illegal.
Really?
Yeah, but it's mostly common. I mean, could you imagine if some bozo alien sued you for invading their planet or something? That's just dumb. And lesser aliens don't get rights here on Pink Rock.
Oh, it was whatever. Walter saying that. Whoops.
Well, I don't care if your horrible terrible news broadcast slander me. I'll still win.
Game show guy grabs Walter and teleports away.
Sure, Claude. Looks to me that my broadcast must have affected him. This in the back, that mouse cable is mine.
Again, you didn't lie. Of course, Walter is there, of course. News broadcaster chuckles to himself and starts to get ready. He takes a bubble bath, then dresses for work, of course, making sure to use his favorite cologne, Axe body sprays, strawberry flavor. Feeling extra spiffy, news broadcaster uses the entire can, then goes to eat some leftover lobsters and beer for breakfast. Beer for... Okay. As news broadcaster walks to Pink Rock's news station, he passed by the TV store with a bunch of TVs on the window. Attacker and Grapist. Okay. It's playing the game show.
Stop! I thought you guys didn't assault anyone!
Nah! You are a liar! News broadcaster is a liar and his news is always real and true.
Not gonna lie, you'll ever... Yeah, I never trusted this game show guy.
Holy! Shut up!
Oh, Holly was there. Interesting. News broadcaster cackles to himself while walking his job and soon enters the news station. Hey, news broadcaster. Yeah, boss. It's news broadcaster's boss. It's just a regular pink rocker. Whatever you did yesterday brought up ratings by a ton. You should keep doing it.
Huh, no prob, already thought about what today's story will be.
Plus, a friend of mine told me that game show guy is really being boycotted right now. His ratings took a huge hit. It's crazy.
Makes sense, he's a savage after all. Don't worry, boss. The pink rockers need the news, I tell them. So I'll be sure to tell them all about game show Bill Cosby.
That's great to hear. See ya, news broadcaster. News broadcaster's boss finger guns away. News broadcaster really jumps in on the whole let's slander game show guy. Yay! Train and really lays it on. Soon each and every news broadcast is how game show guy attacks pink rockers and eats them or something. I don't know, I don't watch the news. Same. Stop the game show loot show. Petitions to remove the game show guy are up and billions sign it. Getting game show guy's game show off a pink rocker cable. Game show guy's show not being on Pink Rock TV means no ratings from pink rockers, and no ratings from pink rockers mean that news broadcaster wins.
Haha, I win so give me cable, dingus.
No, bleep you buttwood.
Game show guy kisses news broadcaster. Oh boy.
What the?
And take this!
Game show guy deletes news broadcaster's house.
Oh.
What the heck? Why would you do that to my house? All my stuff. No!
Have a nice new house, lame boopcaster!
Give back my damn house, you bastard!
In the end, while he won the bet, the news broadcaster not only lost the prize, but his house too. True end. But at least you won, right? Wow. Well, that was a little bit of madness in the TV, that's for sure. In a way, I'm glad I don't know what happened to news broadcaster in the bet, and for I'm glad I don't know that. Yeah. In the very end, for as usual, super fun game. I adore the unhingedness of the series. I really do. And well, this little battle between the two, definitely a nice addition to the entire series once again. I keep thinking in my head, if we've seen Lord Jackie also in any of the previous games, and I think we didn't. Or am I incorrect about that? Again, my memory is terrible. So yeah. Itch. Actually, media madness. Okay, it will open up. Have we seen Lord Jackie in any of those? I really don't think we did. Also, now that I look at the like older games, like, you know, by the release date, the general artwork and the design, you can see how basically that improved over time as well. So well, so basically also congrats on your progress, right? Yep. Also, definitely news broadcaster hit the gym with his legs, that's for sure. I was absolutely correct about that. Yeah, I don't think we've seen Lord Jackie. I at least don't see Lord Jackie being on any of the screenshots as well provided on the game pages. So I think I'm correct about that. That this might have been the first time we've seen her, and it was on a well, only on a poster for. Now I need a story about Lord Jackie at some point, like something with her. And again, also got dinged for that she's a tomboy. Like, sign me up. Tomboys are great. Like, one of my probably overall one of my favorite characters, like in anime, is a tomboy. And by that I mean Kanbaru Suruga. And there are a mass other ones I like in general. Anyway, Media Madness. I had a fantastic time as always with Hypercandychan's games. Those games are so hilarious. Love it. Hopefully we'll get to see more. Looking forward to it. Definitely. If there is going to be still more. Looking forward to it. Anywho, let's end the video. As always, if you enjoyed, consider liking it. Super appreciated if you do. If you're new around, consider subscribing. Also super appreciated if you stick around. And we'll play more games, obviously. We'll still play more games. Unlimited games. I mean, to be fair, it feels like there are unlimited amount of games out there. That's about it, really. Oh yeah, also, of course, link to the game in the description. As always. As always. As always. With that being said, I wish you a fantastic day, and feel free to drop by tomorrow when we play something else. What will be the next game? I think I had the next game already on desktop. I think, yeah, I had. I will not tell you I will not tell you what the title. It is an itch.io game. Alright. Let's end it. Once again, have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.